I think one of the biggest threats to health that we're going to see in the younger generation, Gen Z, and to some extent millennials, is health issues related to social isolation and loneliness. If you've been paying attention to this, you know that there are some really startling figures out there. So we know that people have less and less friends than they used to. In 1990, about 33% of people said they had 10 or more close friends. Now, only about 13% of people say they have 10 friends. We also know that participation in faith-based groups, which often serve as like third space community spaces, is on the steep decline. We also know that people are choosing to be single more and more instead of engaging in a romantic relationship. And if you know me, you know that I am not prioritizing or glorifying a romantic relationship. I just think having close relationships, period, is important. And the sign that we're coupling up less and less goes along with the general trend that people are choosing more isolation compared to community. Now, the issue is we know that social isolation wreaks havoc on your health. It is incredibly unhealthy to have feelings of loneliness and to be socially isolated. One study estimated that it is an equivalent effect on your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Now, this study is not perfect by any means, and some have criticized that, saying it's an overestimation, but we know, hands down, the research tells us that it is unhealthy to live in social isolation. That we know for sure is true. So even as people from younger generations may be paying more attention to other contributors to health like sleep, movement, nutrition, mindfulness, and stress reduction techniques, we also know that as a generation, they are prioritizing community less and less. And when people choose problems associated with social isolation as opposed to the problems associated with being in community, engaging in close contact with humans every other day, that is actually worse for the health. We are better off accepting the problems that come with community, those interpersonal communication issues, the family drama, the friend drama. Dealing with all of that is still better for you than dealing with the downside of social isolation. So this may be a little bit of a hot take, but I do think this is going to be one of the contributors to poor health that we're going to see as this generation ages. But let me know what you think in the comments.